It may have hit 40, but Germany's Leopard 2 is still one of the world's top-selling main battle tanks. It's now used by 17 armies on 4 continents. One man who knows it better than most is specialist defence journalist Karl Schulze.
I saw Dutch Leopard 2s in Bosnia. I worked with Canadian Leopard 2s and Danish Leopard 2s in Afghanistan. And I worked on exercises with literally Leopard 2s of every nation which own them. When you look at tank competitions, Leopard usually is among the top 3, most of the times top 1, and I think that speaks for itself.
Bundeswehr troops call Leopard 2 German heavy metal, and it's certainly no lightweight. The tank is encased in more than 60 tons of advanced armour. Its 120mm main gun has a range of around 5 kilometres. Even on the move, Leopard 2 has a reputation for pinpoint accuracy. But what makes the vehicle such a deadly weapon is its speed. Few other tanks can reach 70 kilometres an hour.
German tank design philosophy, it's a mix between firepower, speed and protection. Other nations do it other ways around, so like having more protection in mind on firepower, and mobility is less important. But the funny thing is that speed is protection, because if something moves fast on the battlefield, it's harder to hit.
After 40 years, the Leopard 2 incredibly still drives on much the same engine. But since 1979, just about everything else has been upgraded.
It's comparable to an iPhone. It's very intuitive, it's very easy to handle, but inside it's high-tech, and it's really unbelievable how this piece of engineer work is designed. And we had the honor to have as well gunners from the British Army here. We had the former commander of the Green Royal Hussars and his regimental sergeant major. They shoot here in the center with the tank, and they were as well surprised how easy it is. It was very easy to convince him of the good quality of Leopard 2.
Not that the tank's track record has been completely unblemished. In 2016, reports emerged that Turkey had lost 10 of its Leopard 2s during fighting in Syria. Karl Schulze says the tank itself should not be blamed.
They were mostly destroyed by anti-tank missiles, but the tanks were positioned on high ground, open ground. They were not moving, they were static, and that's against all sort of tank tactics today. You move fast, you fire on the move, you use cover. And these tanks were in the open, on top of a hill and static. So they were perfect targets.
At the height of the Cold War, the German army had more than 2,000 Leopard 2s. 2 years ago, there were little more than 200. At the time, according to the German Defence Ministry, only 95 were fit for duty. Now, Leopard 2s are being upgraded, and within 3 years, numbers should be increased to 328.
We are trying to build a new ground combat system, which is called the Ground Combat System 2030. So at least 10 more years we will use this proven and good tank as well.
In Germany we now upgrade to Leopard 2 A7V. Which has new front armour and a couple of other modifications. But I would say Leopard will be around for at least another 15 to 20 years.
On Leopard 2's 40th birthday, the age of the tank, it seems, is not over yet. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.